Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage, Aries, or welcome if this is your first time. This will be your June predictions as well as the new moon in Gemini predictions. We have a new moon taking place on May 30th, and then that energy will carry into the month of June and last until our next full moon. I feel like this energy that we have coming in June with the new moon in Gemini, I want to say it's bringing balance into a situation where you felt stuck. You know, Aries don't like to stay in the same place for too long or feel stuck or feel caged in any way. And I feel like if there's an area of your life where you have been feeling that way, there's going to be some movement and action in that area with this new moon in Gemini. Your card out says, all that glitters, 16, reduces to a 7. This card is about rejection being God's protection. And I feel like in this month of June, you will gain a piece of knowledge, whether that is intuitively, being able to see it for your own eyes, hear it through the grapevine, of how something that did not work out in your favor in the past was actually your protection, and it allowed you to, it's allowing what is meant for you to come to you, and how it allowed, that's what I want to say, how it allowed what is meant for you to come into you. So I feel like you might be having a wish granted this month, Aries. That's always nice. Let me read this card for you to see if there's anything else that they would like us to say. I'm going to read the relationship message just in case it applies to you. It says, sometimes we try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who is that person? Not what he or she has or can give you is important. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart, let go of artifice, and let go of authentic shine. And let what is authentic shine. Oh my goodness. There may be someone in your life, a job even, that you have written off, put limits up to because you have felt that it was beneath you. And this month, you're going to, if this is relationship for you, you will see how you have been missing out, how your limitations and, dare I say, vanity caused you to miss out on something. But I also feel like at the same time this month, you will get an opportunity to make up for that if this is in terms of relationship for you. Prosperity message says, sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the gold rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted entire towns after the mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you chase after the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstances. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be the true success you seek. So don't compare yourself to them. You see only the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. Maybe you're taking action and stepping into like a whole new attitude, Aries, of letting the things that want to fall away from your life to fall away, and not to allow that to hurt your ego, damage your pride, make you doubt yourself, lower your self-esteem, your self-worth, right? It's so easy to let things that are happening around us, right? The rejections, the rejections, the letdowns, the disappointments. It's so easy to let those things to shake our will, right? They just make us doubt ourselves, and that causes us to slow down our own momentum. Maybe you're being called to keep that momentum going this month. Maybe there may be something that comes up this month where you are rejected, where you don't get your way in this scenario, where you are seeking something, right? But you don't realize that you might be seeking something because of the people around you, because of feeling like you are behind, because of feeling as though you don't have enough, you're not successful enough, you're not, whatever it is. You don't have that connection, that relationship, the family that other people have, whatever it is for you. You're being called to trust in the timing. I feel like I've said this for the last 4 videos, but you're really being called to trust in the timing, because if something doesn't pan out for you this month, Aries, it is because it was not meant for you. It is because that it was not what was going to ultimately bring you happiness and fulfillment. It was God's protection. It will be, is. Apply it to your situation as it fits, past, present, or to come in the future. Oops. Ooh. All those cards just wanted to fall out, Aries. See, so much energy here. So much energy. Okay, your next card out says jump in. Make sure that's on the screen. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. You could have had your heart set on something, been telling yourself that this is what you want in life, this is what you have to achieve, this is what you have to accomplish. You need to make this much money in order to, feel like the big boss on campus, whatever it is for you. You need to have this many children, or be married by this time, have kids by this time, whatever it is for you. You're being called to say yes to doing things differently. You're being called to I want to say flow with the rejection, and realize that it is God's protection, and it is also your roadmap, because for everything that does not work out in your favor, it brings you one step closer to what you are destined for. That happiness, that shiny thing, whatever that is for you. That job, the career, the relationship, the family. Next card out says baby steps, action. Another card of action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You may be releasing some ideas of things that you felt that you always wanted. You know, maybe you don't know. That could be like thinking you always wanted, you know, that big house with 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, whatever. Because that's what you grew up with. That's what the people around you had. That's what you thought you were missing. Maybe you didn't have it growing up. But then as you get older, you realize, I don't want any of that. I'd rather have a little cottage out in the woods where people don't bother me. Right? It could be, I have to marry this person. I'm so in love with this person. I have to be with that person. And we're going to settle down at this time and have children by this time and have the most perfect life. Maybe that didn't work out quite the way that you had planned. You're learning, you are being called this month to take action and allowing things to flow. That the answers, the whys around certain things not working out will be revealed to you in time. Whether they are things of the past, memories and things that may come back and haunt you still, or if they are things that are occurring in your life right now. Your intuition, I want to say, is telling you that there's something better out there, that there's something else waiting for you just beyond the horizon. You might be drawn to Moana right now. Spirit just put that on my heart. Go watch that movie. You might really resonate with that song, How Far I'll Go, because you feel that there is something more for you. You may feel as though you have been settling in life in some way. This is validation that yes, you have. This is validation that the things that you went after did not work out because you were settling, because you were meant for more. You were meant for something that would bring you more happiness, more fulfillment. And you're being called to trust that, even though it doesn't make sense right now. You're being called to trust maybe not even wanting to get into a relationship with a certain person because you just feel that they aren't the one. It could be that you are wanting to move, go somewhere new, travel, and you stay where you are because that's where your friends and family are. And everyone seems happy here, but maybe you're not. Apply it to your situation as it fits. The next card out says activated earth, power lines, ley lines, trust where you're led. I hadn't even looked at this card and I was talking about traveling. I feel like you're being called to go somewhere, being called to explore something. And something just might not work out in your favor this month in order to give you the opportunity to follow the ley lines and trust where you're being led. I'm going to read that card for you. Activated earth. Nope, wrong book. Activated earth. What's our time looking like? Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional songs and dances of the people. Maybe you've been called to go to Australia. Maybe you are Australian. Let me know in the comment section. Allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit each sacred point on earth, something is activated within us. Some people believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of nature spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Place the card of the portal on your heart and whisper the following. I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. Now, like I said, you may be called to travel somewhere, to move somewhere. Your soul is leading you there. Wow, that's amazing. Whew. I'm getting the tingles. Getting the tingles. And it may not just be traveling in terms of, like vacations. It might be moving to a new country. It could be moving to a new city. It could be moving to a new job, switching jobs. Starting a new friend network. Wherever it is that you are being led, whether that is to people or to places, trust it. Jump in and say yes to that. Say yes to the change of comparison. Release the comparison. Release what everyone else is doing, because there's something greater out there waiting for you. Not saying it's better than what they're doing, but it's better for you. The first card out was nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. You may have children. You may work with children in some way. I want to say that being around children, though, if you are, it teaches you many lessons. And one of the lessons that it teaches us is to nurture ourselves. It teaches us, kids teach us how to be ourselves, be our authentic selves, to go after what it is that we want. Kids are not afraid to say, nope, I don't like that. Nope, that's not for me. And go after what it is that they know that will bring them more happiness. That's what you're being called to do this month. And if you have children, then you're being called to pay attention to them, because they are teaching you some lessons right now. While you take care of them and raise them and teach them, they are also teaching you. We have a baby here and baby here. Maybe you're becoming pregnant this month. Maybe you are newly pregnant and you really haven't shared that information with people yet. Maybe, like I said in the beginning, you've been, planning out your life of when you get married, when you have children, and all of this stuff. Your intuition is leading you, I want to say, to the person that you're meant to create that child with, if that is what you are looking to do. It's time to take action on following your own inner knowing and no longer following the crowd. It's time to take action on doing things your way, no matter what other people say around you. Next card out is counselor. You may be thinking of becoming a counselor, being a counselor to children. If you have been thinking that, then this is validation that yes, you should go after that. You should pursue that. Counselor, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Maybe you've been thinking about taking action on going back to school for counseling or to become a therapist of some sort, a life coach, a spiritual life coach, maybe like myself. You're being called to follow that. You might be asked to be of counsel to someone this month. And maybe that conversation will spark something in you. Spark a change in you. Your next card out is Take Back Your Power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. That's what you're taking action on. Ooh, you're bringing back your power, Aries, from low vibe energies of comparison, envy, jealousy. I want to say coveting. You apply it to your situation as it fits, okay? You're bringing back your power and you are taking action. You're stepping forward into a new version of yourself. It's beginning in June. Your God-given power, I want to say, is this energy of being a counselor and a nurturer. Maybe you're bringing that back to yourself and healing yourself this month of June. Or maybe you're putting that out around you. I don't know. Apply it to your situation as it fits. But in doing so, you will begin manifesting blessings into your life. And you giving out this energy, right? Maybe you had to learn to stay to yourself, keep your energy to yourself because people took advantage of it. Maybe people didn't appreciate it. Maybe people gossiped behind your back. I don't know, made you doubt yourself. Made you have to put on an armor to get by in the world. And now you're being called to take back your power, to take off that armor and expand those wings. Let that full wingspan be seen. Let your natural gifts and talents and abilities to come forth. To be yourself. To not try to wear a mask for anybody. To not try to fit in any longer. To be your earth angel self, I want to say. And in doing so, you will manifest blessings and new beginnings into your life. I hadn't even looked at the card. Look, you will manifest prosperity into your life in doing so. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. I cannot make this stuff up. Wow. There's been so much over these readings about manifesting. This month of June. So many of us are manifesting or in the process of really learning the steps. And I feel like because I'm an Aries rising, we are in that process. And if you've already been taking the baby steps, then know that prosperity is coming in for you soon. If you are just now on this journey or just beginning this journey, know that it will bring prosperity into you. So to stay the course, not to compare yourself, not to allow people to make you feel less than. Your card out is number 2. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. And you got the jump in card. I wonder what will happen next. I don't know. Go for it though, because it's going to lead you to some prosperity. If you'd like a more personalized reading to see what will happen next, feel free to reach out to me. The link is in the description box. But you're ready. And if you're not quite ready, this month is giving you what you need to get ready. Wow. Nurture yourself during this time. Make sure to really nurture yourself, love on yourself, tell yourself how great you are. Take some time out for self-care to pamper yourself if you're able to. Protect your energy from naysayers and haters. Because there's always haters when we want to improve on ourselves and to embark on new journeys. There's always going to be haters. But know that they are only hating because they are envious and jealous that they don't have the courage to do the same. But in you, Aries, being that leader of the pack that you are, you doing just that teaches other people that they can do the same. It gives other people permission that they too can do it too. Wow, beautiful. You're being called, you're going to receive an opportunity to take action on something this month. And it will not make sense logically. It will not make sense on paper. You're being called to trust your intuition. To just make a choice and trust it and wait for your ships to come in. That even though there might be people around you telling you it is a bad idea, don't do this. Other people doubting your abilities to make it happen. Oh yeah. Okay, before I started filming your video, Katy Perry popped into my head. 2 songs, first off. Fireworks and Daisy. And the fireworks songs, you know, it's all about shooting your shot, and going after what it is that you want to go after, no matter what people, well, both of the songs are about that, I guess. Going after what you want to go after, no matter what people say. Let them just see you shoot across the sky and let all your colors burst and shine out. And then at that moment, they'll have their oohs and ahs, and then they will come back to you and ask you how you did it. I mean, that last part isn't what the song is about, but that's what I'm feeling for you. That you are, yep, look at you showing up in the reading. Showing up in the reading. Showing up and showing out, Aries. You know how you do. King of Wands. That's you being in your power. That's you knowing exactly where your heart is set on, what your heart is set on. Look, this king is looking over here. They got, no, it's not the same wand, but you know, you can pretend it's the same wand. I feel like you are making a decision and you're sticking to it. And in doing so, it calls in your power. And in you being you authentically, it brings back your power, which then brings in miracles and manifestations. And the bottom of the deck, energy, which is 10 of Cups, you being just so happy and fulfilled. So happy and fulfilled. Happy relationships, happy family life. Enjoying where you're living, I want to say. And under that, you have the 6 of Wands, victory. I'm afraid to look and see what's under that because, oh, Lord, Aries, somebody better come get you guys because you are showing up. So much happiness is coming in for you. You have the 10 of Cups. You have victory with the 6 of Wands. And then you also have the 10 of Pentacles. That's just being so abundant, prosperous. That's being so happy in all areas of your life. 10. I want to say you are ending a major cycle. And look, and then you have the Ace of Wands under that, and you're beginning a new one, a new passionate cycle. Aries, I feel like you have worked through a lot of karma, and in doing so, this month you're going to start taking the necessary actions to plant new seeds. And then you will soon be able to reap the rewards. You've worked through a lot of lessons, I want to say. And you're coming into a new prosperous beginning where you are taking all of that information, all of that wisdom that you have learned, and you're carrying it into this new beginning, this new prosperous, happy, abundant, fulfilled. Wow, Aries, wow. This is like winning the lottery. If one of you win the lottery, please leave a comment down here and let me know. Whoa. Wow. That's all I can say. I don't know. Apply this to your situation as it fits, Aries. Good for you. Please come back and let me know all the great things that come in for you in the month of June and following. I feel like this will happen for the next 10 months for you. You might have little miracles coming in for the next 10 months for you. And you did it. You made it. You manifested it by taking back your power from situations and thought patterns and people and beliefs that were not serving your best and highest good. And you made a change. You made a change, and that changed your fate. And if you haven't already made that change, then this is telling you to make that change so that you can change your fate and bring in all of this abundance. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and let me know if you're excited for all of this abundance that's about to come into you. If you'd like a more personalized reading, my link is in the description box where you can go and schedule. Thank you so much for being here. This is such a great reading. Like I said, it's for myself as well, but we can live in it together, right, Aries? So thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.